Welcome back to The Simple English Show,
where we make learning English easy.
Welcome to the Simple English Show.
Hello, it's so good to be here.
Today we're going to talk about something a little different. I think a lot of people feel that to learn English, you have to study these really hard grammar books.
Oh, yes. And memorize long, long lists of words.
Exactly. That's the old way, isn't it? The way we all learned in school.
It is. Sit at your desk, be quiet, open the book. But that's not what we're doing today.
No. Today, we want to just relax. We want this to be a safe place for you, a place with absolutely no stress.
I love that. A stress-free zone.
Yeah.
So if you're listening right now, just take a breath. Really. Relax your shoulders. There's no test.
We promise we are going to speak slowly.
Very slowly.
And clearly. We'll use easy words so you can, follow along with everything.
And this is really for a specific person. We're talking to you if you can read English, if you can understand what we're saying right now.
But you feel stuck.
Yes, stuck. That's the perfect word. Stuck when you try to speak.
I hear this all the time. People tell me, I have all the English words in my head, I understand. But when I open my mouth...
Nothing comes out.
Nothing. It's like being trapped.
It's a very frustrating feeling.
Yeah.
It's like you're in a room and you want to leave, but the door is locked.
So today, our goal is to find the key to that door. We're going to talk about the foundations of English conversational practice.
That sounds very official. Foundations.
It does, doesn't it? Let's start with that word. What does foundation even mean here?
Well, when I hear foundation, I think of a house. Building a house.
Okay, I like that. A house.
Right. Imagine you want to build this beautiful house. It has a great roof, big windows. You've picked out the perfect color for the walls.
Of course.
The dream house.
But can you build the roof first?
The roof? No, that's impossible. It would just be awful.
Exactly. And can you put the walls up before you have a floor? Before you have that solid base on the ground?
No. You need to start from the bottom. You need that strong concrete base, the foundation. Right. And in learning English, so many of us, we try to build the roof first.
So what's the roof when we're talking about English?
The roof is the pre. The fancy, complicated words, the perfect grammar, speaking super fast, just like a native speaker.
Ah, okay. So we want to sound perfect right away.
We want that beautiful roof, but we haven't built the floor yet.
And so we crash.
We crash. The whole house falls down. So today, our mission is to just look at the floor. We're going to talk about how to build that strong, simple, concrete base.
Helping you move from just thinking in your own language to actually speaking in English.
That's the goal. One simple, strong step at a time.
Okay, so let's get into the biggest challenge, that feeling of being stuck. Why is it so different? Why can I understand everything, but I can't speak?
This is all about the difference between input and output.
Input and output, like on a computer.
Exactly like a computer.
Ah.
Our brains work in a similar way. So input is everything that goes in.
Okay, so listening to this right now, that's input.
Yes. Reading a book, watching a movie, that's all input.
And input feels, it feels easy.
Yeah.
It's passive. I can sit here, I can listen, I don't really have to do anything.
You don't. Your brain is just receiving information. It's recognizing words it knows. It's comfortable.
But output, that's another story.
Output is what goes out.
Yeah.
Speaking is output. Writing an email is output. And it is active. It's work.
It's the difference between watching a sport and playing a sport.
What a great way to put it. Let's use football.
Okay, I watch football all the time. I know the rules. I know all the players. I can sit on my sofa and shout at the TV when someone makes a mistake. I understand the game.
So you have a lot of football input, a lot of knowledge in your brain.
Ton.
But what happens if I put you on the field right now with professional players?
Oh, that would be a disaster. A total disaster. I'd be out of breath in 30 seconds. I'd probably fall over my own feet.
But why? You know all the rules. Why can't you play?
Because my body doesn't know how to do it. My legs aren't trained for it.
Exactly. Your brain knows football, but your legs don't. And speaking English is exactly the same.
Wait, are you telling me that speaking is physical, like a sport?
100%.
Yeah.
We think of it as something that happens in our heads, but it's not. Speaking happens in your mouth.
In your throat, your tongue.
With your lips, your breath. It's all muscles. And you have to train those muscles.
So if my first language is, say, Japanese, my mouth muscles are used to moving in a certain way.
They have habits. Your tongue knows a certain dance.
A dance, I like that.
And when you try to speak English, you're asking your tongue, your lips, your whole mouth to learn a brand new dance.
And at first, it's very awkward. It feels wrong.
It stumbles. So please, if you're listening when you feel stuck, don't think I'm not smart. That's not it at all.
You just haven't trained the muscle yet.
Your English muscle is just a beginner. It needs exercise.
That helps a lot, actually. It's not that I'm failing, it's that I just need to go to the gym, so to speak.
Yes, but before we even get to the gym, there's usually a big wall in the way.
A wall? What kind of wall?
The wall of fear.
Ah, yes. Fear. That's the #1 problem for beginners, isn't it?
It stops you cold. It stopped you before you even say the first word.
And what is it we're so afraid of?
Making mistakes. We're terrified of looking stupid.
I know that feeling. In my own language, I'm an adult. I have a good job. People think I'm intelligent. But when I try to speak English and it comes out broken, I feel like a little kid.
You feel like you lose all your intelligence. It's a very common feeling. It hurts our ego. But we have to change how we think about mistakes.
But how? Mistakes feel bad.
Okay, think about school. When you made a mistake on a test, what did the teacher do?
They took out a big red pen and put a big X on my paper.
Right. So we are trained from childhood. Mistakes are bad. Mistakes mean you failed. But in language learning, that's not true. A mistake is just data.
Data.
Like information.
Exactly. Imagine you're driving your car to a new place you've never been before. You're looking at a map, and you make a wrong turn.
Okay. Happens all the time.
Does that mean you're a bad person? Or a terrible driver? No, of course not. It just means I took the wrong street.
And what do?
I just look at the map again, turn around, and get on the right street.
Yes. The mistake gave you information. It told you, oops, not this way, go that way.
So when I say a sentence and it's grammatically wrong, it's just a wrong turn.
It's just a wrong turn. If you say, he go to work, your brain hears it and says, that didn't sound quite right. The mistake is a signal. It helps you fix it for next time. He goes to work.
So I shouldn't get angry with myself.
No, never. Get curious. Think, oh, that was interesting. Why did I say it like that?
Be curious, not angry. I like that.
And here's a little secret for you. Native speakers.
Yeah.
We make mistakes all the time.
Really?
Constantly. We say, and. We forget words. I'll start a sentence and have no idea how I'm going to finish it. It happens.
That's true. I do that in my own language. I'll ask for, the thingy over there because I forgot the word.
See, nobody is perfect. So the goal isn't perfection.
Okay, this is great. So speaking is a muscle and mistakes are okay. They're just data. So now, what's the first step? The first foundation.
Foundation #1 is very simple. Simple is strong.
Simple is strong.
Okay. So many learners, they fall into what I call the trap of perfection.
Right, trying to build that beautiful roof first.
Exactly. They think they need to say these really long, complex, intelligent-sounding sentences.
I can see that. You want to sound smart.
Let's take an example. Let's say you had a really hard week at work. In your native language, you might say something very formal, like, I am incredibly exhausted due to my overwhelming workload.
Wow. Okay, that is a heavy sentence. Incredibly exhausted, overwhelming workload.
It's a great sentence, but for a learner, it's a nightmare to try and produce that.
Why is it a nightmare?
Because your brain is working too hard. It's trying to find the word incredibly. It's trying to remember how to pronounce overwhelming. And while your brain is searching for all those perfect words, what happens in the conversation?
Silence. I just stop talking. I freeze.
You freeze, and then the panic starts.
So what's the alternative?
Keep it simple. What is the real true message you want to share?
The message is, I'm tired and work was hard.
Then say that. Just say, I am very tired. Work was hard.
I am very tired. Work was hard.
Is that sentence true?
Yes.
Does the other person understand you completely?
Yes, of course.
Then you have succeeded. That is a successful conversation.
It's not about showing how many big words I know.
It's about connection. Just connecting with the other person. Simple English is clear English, and clear English is strong English.
So is there a simple structure we can use, a basic rule for building these sentences?
There is. The most basic foundation in English is subject, verb, object.
Subject, verb, object. Can we make that even simpler?
Let's call it actor-action thing.
Actor-action thing. I like that.
Almost every good, strong, simple English sentence has this basic rhythm. Let's think of some daily life examples.
My morning coffee.
Perfect. I drink coffee.
I is the actor. Drink is the action. Coffee is the thing.
Exactly. It's so direct, so clear. Let's try another. What about driving?
Okay. She drives the car.
Actor, she, action, drives, thing, the car. Simple.
We eat lunch.
Actor, we, action, eat, thing, lunch.
It has a rhythm, doesn't it? Da-da-da, I drink coffee, she drives the car.
Yes. And that rhythm is your safe place. When you feel that panic starting, when you're about to freeze, just come back to actor-action thing.
So I shouldn't be trying to create these long sentences with lots of different parts, like because and although and all that.
Not at the beginning. That's building the walls and the roof. Just build the floor. Master this simple rhythm.
But doesn't that sound a bit boring or childish? I go to work, I eat lunch, I come home.
It might feel a little simple, but simple and spoken is always better than complex and silent.
That's a great line. Simple and spoken is better than complex and silent.
You can always add more later. Once
Yeah.
you're comfortable, you can say, I drink hot coffee, or she drives the blue car.
Yeah.
But the basic structure, the bones of the sentence, they stay the same.
Okay, I get it. Foundation 1, keep it simple. Actor action thing. Now, what about foundation 2? This has to be about practice, right? Training that muscle.
It is. Now we have to actually do the work.
But this is the big problem for so many people listening. They say, okay, great, but I have no one to talk to. I live in a country where English isn't spoken.
I hear that all the time. I can't afford a private tutor.
Right. So how can I practice?
You don't actually need another person to practice speaking.
You don't.
No. You can use what I like to call the crazy method.
The crazy method. That sounds interesting. Why crazy?
Because you are going to talk to yourself.
Mm. Yes, if my family sees me talking to myself, they might think I'm a little crazy.
Maybe they will. But it is one of the most powerful ways to learn. The technique is called narrating your life.
Narrating my life. So I pretend I'm the main character in a movie and I say everything I'm doing.
That's it? Exactly. So right now, just imagine you're at home. You're walking into your kitchen. Say what you're doing out loud.
Okay, let me try. I am walking into the kitchen.
Good. What are you doing now?
I am opening the refrigerator.
What do you see?
I see milk. I am taking the milk. The milk is cold.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
Now, why is this so powerful?
Well, for one, I'm forced to find the English words for the real objects around me.
Yes. The word milk is not just a word in a book anymore. You are holding the milk. Your brain is making a very strong physical connection between the object and the word.
And there's no pressure. I'm alone, so I'm not afraid of making a mistake.
No fear at all. If you can't remember the word for something, you can just point and say this thing. If you won't practice the word refrigerator 5 times, you can. Refrigerator, refrigerator, no one is judging you.
It basically turns my entire house into an English classroom.
You can do it anywhere. While you're getting dressed, I am putting on my shirt. While you're making dinner, I am chopping vegetables.
The water is boiling.
Yes. And doing this builds fluency. Fluency just means the words come to your mind faster, and this practice makes the words come so much faster.
I love that. Okay, so that's the crazy method. Now, I've also heard of another technique. It's called shadowing.
Shadowing is a bit different, but also very powerful. So narrating your life helps with vocabulary and building sentences. Shadowing helps with the music of English.
The music. I'm not sure I understand.
Every language has its own melody, a rhythm. You know how some languages sound very fast and choppy, and others sound very smooth and flowing?
Right, they all have their own feeling.
English has its own music too. It's about stress and intonation, which words are loud, which are quiet, where your voice goes up and where it goes down. We don't speak like robots. We don't say, I am going to the store.
No, definitely not. We say it much faster, like, I'm going to the store. It's all connected.
We push words together. Shadowing teaches you how to hear and copy that music.
So how does it work?
It's simple. You take a piece of audio, this conversation is perfect for it, and you listen to one short sentence. Then you pause the audio,
Okay.
and you repeat the sentence out loud, exactly as you heard it.
When you say exactly, you don't just mean the words.
No, I mean everything. Copy the speed, copy the emotion in the voice, copy where the voice goes up and down. You have to be an actor or a parrot.
Can we? Can we try it right now?
Absolutely. I'll say a sentence. I want you and everyone listening to try and shadow me. Ready?
Ready.
It's a beautiful day today.
It's a beautiful day today.
That was good. Very good. But listen again, a bit closer. Listen to the music. I put the stress on one word. It's a beautiful day today. My voice goes up on beautiful.
Okay, I hear that. Let me try again. It's a beautiful day today.
Perfect. Did you feel that? You felt your voice rise and fall?
I did. It felt different.
That is the music of English. And when you practice shadowing, you stop thinking so much about grammar. You're not worried about rules. You are just listening and copying a sound. It's an amazing way to improve your pronunciation and sound more natural.
Now we have two amazing free tools, narrating our lives and shadowing. But that brings up the big question of time.
Always. I don't have time.
Right. People ask, how much should I practice? Is an hour a day enough? Too much?
And this brings us to our third and final foundation. Consistency over intensity.
Consistency over intensity. What do you mean by that?
Let's go back to our gym analogy.
Right.
You want to get stronger. What is a better plan? Going to the gym for 5 hours, just once a month.
Oh, no. That sounds awful. You'd be so sore you couldn't move for a week. You'd probably never go back.
Right. It's too much intensity. What about going to the gym for just 10 minutes, but you do it every single day?
10 minutes a day. That sounds much better. It's easy.
And it is a million times more effective. Your muscles and your brain, they learn through small, regular repetition, not from one giant, painful effort.
I think so many of us make this mistake. We get excited and we make a huge plan. From now on, I will study English for 2 hours every night.
And it lasts for, what, 3 days? Maybe a week?
Right.
And then life happens. You're tired from work, the kids are sick, and you stop.
And then you feel guilty because you failed your big plan.
It's all or nothing thinking. We want to avoid that. The goal is not to be a hero for one day. The goal is to be a turtle.
Slow and steady.
Slow and steady. Look for what I call the dead time in your day.
Dead time.
It's the time when your body is busy doing something automatic, but your mind is free.
Oh, like when I'm washing the dishes or commuting to work on the bus.
Exactly. Or taking a shower.
Yeah.
Or walking the dog. These are perfect little pockets of time. You don't need to find 2 extra hours in your day. Just use the minutes you already have.
You're talking about building a habit.
Yes. The best way is to connect your English practice to something you already do every single day.
I have a friend who did this. He wanted to practice every day, so he attached it to making his morning coffee.
Well, that's smart. How did he do it?
Well, his coffee machine takes about 3 minutes to finish. He made a rule for himself. For those 3 minutes, while the coffee is doing, he has to talk to himself in English.
That is brilliant.
He just talks about his plans for the day. First, I will go to work. Then I will have a meeting. Simple things.
It's only 3 minutes. But because he drinks coffee every morning, he practices English every single morning. It's automatic. He doesn't even think about it.
And after a year, that's a lot of practice.
That is how you build a strong foundation. One small brick every single day. After a year, you look back and you've built a wall.
It makes it feel so much less stressful. The goal isn't to be amazing today. The goal is just to show up for 5 minutes.
Make it easy to win. If your goal is 5 minutes, you can win every day. You'll feel successful and you'll want to keep going.
Make it easy to win. That is fantastic advice.
So that was a lot. Should we do a quick review of the main ideas?
Yes, let's do that. So first, the big idea. Speaking is physical. It's a muscle you have to train.
And you shouldn't be afraid of mistakes. They're not bad. They're just information. Data.
Be curious, not angry. I'm going to remember that one.
Then, foundation 1. Simple is strong. Don't try to be Shakespeare.
Just use that simple rhythm, act or action thing. I drink coffee.
Then for practice, foundation 2. You can narrate your life, the crazy method, or you can shadow audio to learn the music of English.
And finally, our last point. Be consistent. A few minutes every day is so much better than many hours once a month.
Exactly. This whole process, it's a journey. It's not a race or a test. You're just trying to be a little better than you were yesterday.
And I just want to say to everyone listening, if you have understood this conversation, you are already doing an amazing job.
Absolutely. The English is already in your head. You have the knowledge. All we're talking about is building a small bridge from your brain to your mouth.
It's not about perfection.
Never. The goal is communication. It's connection. If another person understands your idea, you are a success. Full stop.
So we really hope you try some of these things this week. Talk to your plants. Narrate your walk to the bus stop. Shadow this conversation for 5 minutes. Just open your mouth and make some English sounds.
And try to have fun with it. Language is a beautiful thing. It's a tool. Enjoy using it.
This was a wonderful conversation. Thank you for walking us through these foundations.
My pleasure. Keep up the great work, everyone.
Thanks for listening.